Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kathlyn. I am so excited for this tutorial. As you saw by the title, it is the clean girl look. I'm sure you've seen this all over TikTok. And I'm so excited because I feel like it's perfect for spring and summer. Very clean, very glowy, very natural. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Your bed for nothing? Huh? My dog has social anxiety or separation anxiety. Anytime I'm by myself or someone's by themselves at home, we have to keep our door open so he knows he's not alone. Yeah, my dog's extra, but worth it. Oh, good boy. He's here now, mi amor. So when it comes to the clean girl look, we want to emphasize our glow from within. At least that's my take on it. I feel like it's very much a no makeup look, but with a little bit more oomph, I guess. I don't know what the oomph would be, but more glow, I feel like. And just a little bit more makeup than the no makeup look. So it is important for us to have clean skin, and honestly, our skincare routine is imperative for this clean girl look. So I have my sunblock already on. I'm just going to add a little bit more glow into my skin with this Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. That is a handful, but I love this. Literally, it feels so amazing on the skin, and I will lather it. I put generous 2 pumps. Honestly, while you're doing this, might as well give yourself a little face massage. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Even more glow. I just wanted to show you a close-up of my skin prior to putting on a little bit of concealer, because I want to keep it really light and more natural. So this is the close-up. I'm loving the base of my skin. So let's move on. Alright, so now I am just going to conceal my brows. Just like that. I'm just gonna spoolie it out a little bit. But I like to lift my brow just a little bit so that I have a even surface. It's like the same idea as pulling my skin back. I think I mentioned this in my soap brow tutorial, so go check that out. So we're just concealing the bottom of the brows. Like I said, trying to keep this more natural. So if you conceal the top of the brow, it's going to give it a little bit more of a harsh brow, which you do not want for the clean look. Once that is done, I'm just going to spoolie my brows upward. The next thing we're going to do is fill in our brows. I do have a little bit more sparse brow, so I like it a little bit more full, but still natural. But if you have fuller eyebrows and are blessed with that, that's awesome. You can stop right here and then move to the next step. I'm just going to fill in my brows with the NYX Lift and Snatch in the color Soft Brown. I love this because it is natural and it's very easy to create like hair-like strokes. You can also use powder. I just prefer this felt tip to create hair-like strokes. And then for the bottom part, what I like to do is create just like an even line. And then if you mess up a little, you can just go back in with the concealer. My dog is adjusting his bed with his paws. I love when he does that. It's so cute. So this is how the brows are looking so far, and I'm liking them. I just want to conceal just a little. I didn't add anything to this brush. I'm just using the remainder of the concealer and cleaning it up a little bit. I'm super like anal about my brows, which sucks because it takes me like 7 hours just to do a natural brow. It's supposed to be easy. So brows are filled in to make it less harsh because I'm noticing I defined it a little too much because I tend to do that. That's just how I naturally like my brows. But I'm going to go in with my Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. I'm just gonna take it upward and try to diffuse any of the harsh lines that I'm seeing. So now that we're done with the brows, we're going to move on to the rest of the face. I am not going to add any foundation, and I'm just going to create more of a clean and fresh look through spot concealing and just concealing some areas that I feel need a little help. So I'm going to use the same concealer that I use for my brows for the rest of my face. So I'm just spot concealing the blemishes that I have on my face and on my neck, and areas that I know get red. This process is also important for the clean girl look because we want to make sure our foundation or our base is even without putting in too much effort. So now we are going to conceal the under eyes. I'm just going to bring it up towards my temples. And I did something a little different. I saw it on TikTok. I actually created the line before the end of my eye starts, so just a little bit right before, and carried it upwards. I heard this helps with opening up the eyes, so I wanted to give it a shot this time. Down the nose. I'm adding my nose highlight. And the chin, slightly on the forehead. And I also like to carry it up the nose a little bit towards the eyebrow. And then I'm just gonna do a light line here. Now that I've concealed my face and spot concealed, I'm going to go in with my Desi Do Me Over Face Mist and spray the whole face. And then I'm gonna go in with my damp beauty blender and blend that all out. Whew. Do you ever blend your face and your arm starts to hurt because you're blending it so much? That's when you know you're blending a whale. Alright, next up is contour. We're going to keep it light and natural and fresh. So we're using the NARS concealer in Dark Zero Chocolate. And we are just going to do 3 dots and 3 dots here. And we're just going to do a light contour, so on the nose. Boom. Right there and right there. I still like to do under the lip, a little on top, just on the points of my mouth. We're not trying to look like we have a mustache or a peach fuzz. We do not want that look. Now that we have contoured everywhere we would like, we are going to blend that out. The brush I'm using is a Sonia Kashuk brush. I don't know, it's just like a a flat brush. You're gonna keep blending that out. Don't worry, I know it's looking harsh right now. We are going to blend everything out. When we are blending in contour and just blending anything in, you want to keep a patting motion and not much of a swiping motion, because when you swipe, you sometimes tend to swipe away the product. So you're just really patting it in to the skin. Into the hairline. You do not want to forget the hairline. I know it sounds like crazy to get makeup in your hair, but don't worry, water can get it out. You want it to have like a fluid motion, I guess. So when you blend it into the hairline, it's fluid. I'm gonna put a little too much for this clean look, but it's okay. We will use the leftover product from the Beauty Blender to soften the look. The lip. And then with the nose, we're gonna go with the brush, just tapping under lightly and then tapping the sides. So you're tapping up and down, not swiping, tapping, even up towards the eyebrow. You really want to be careful with this line. Use your sponge to blend it all out. We're going to bring back the color with some blush. I'm going in with the Rare Beauty blush in the color Bliss. And I'm just going to tap off the excess and dot it nicely here and boop on the nose. Just gonna blend that all out. I'm also gonna go in with Peace, just a small dot. This thing is so pigmented that you don't want to overdo it, but we're going for the sun-kissed look. Ooh, I love that. Last for the face, we are going to be using our highlight from Charlotte Tilbury. I know it looks glowy already, but I just want to add a little bit more into areas, so I'm just going to use it right here, a little on the nose, and just right here. Boop, boop. And then inner eye. If you let the Charlotte Tilbury dry a little, it is honestly not that easy to blend. So, note to self, blend right away. Ooh, she's looking glowy. Right now that we are looking bronzed, our color is back and still glowy, we are going to mattify the face just a little bit in the areas we do not want to be glowy. So we're going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the color Fair and tap off the excess. And we're literally just going to focus this under the eyes, especially where we concealed under the nose. You want to keep a tapping, patting motion. Just a little on the nose area. We still want to keep it glowy. I get really shiny on my forehead and on my nose. I'm going to mattify the eyelids a little bit. I'm going to go in with my Benefit Hoola bronzer and bring back the warmth a little bit. I'm going to take a really big fluffy brush by Real Techniques 201 and I'm just going to tap that in. I love bronzer, but I think I'm starting to like blush a little bit more. My baby hairs literally are everywhere. Sorry. Alright, and going in with my Milani blush in the color Luminoso. I think I use this every time because I love this blush. It adds a little sheen to it too. On the nose, of course. Up the temple. A little on the eyelid. Alright, moving on to the eyes, we are going to do a smudged out liner. I'm using my Maybelline New York Unstoppable eyeliner in the color brown, and I'm just taking a flat shader brush by Sephora and swooping that upward. I'm just taking the top of the eyeliner and dipping it in there. It just elongates the eye just very slightly. And I'm taking my concealer brush, I'm just going to clean up the eyeliner. See the difference between the two? It's very subtle, but it makes a difference. I notice if you blink into it, I feel like it helps create a better line. And then I'm going to take the eyeliner, again with the brush, and line under my eyes, so like my waterline, my tight line. Just a little bit to make the eyelashes look more full. It's not as harsh once you put on the brush, so I like to do that. I'm gonna bring in a line in the inner corner, just very faintly. Very subtle. Elongates the eye, I think. I don't know, maybe it's an illusion. We are going to curl the eyelashes. So a technique I've actually learned is not like pulling or tugging your eyelash really, but I like to tug the eyelash just a little bit so it's at the base. The eyelash curler is at the base of your eyelashes. And then regularly curl your lash. And then I notice sometimes when I do that, my concealer gets a little wonky. I just clean it up and we're all good again. So it looks like that. A little bit more natural than you regularly curling your eyelash. I don't know if you notice. But I'm going to do that one more time. tug just very slightly. And I like to squeeze twice and then bring it upward. Boom! Loving it. I like to curl one lash at a time because I feel like if I wait too long, it'll start falling, especially since I have Asian lashes. Yeah, they don't curl well. Anyway, so we're gonna use for mascara our Maybelline New York Lash Sensational Luscious Edition. So it's the matte black case or whatever. For this look, you don't want anything too crazy. I kind of like to have my mirror angled below my chin, and I like to squint just very slightly when applying my mascara. I feel like I get a better angle if I do that. I also like to swipe my lashes outward to create more of a cat eye look. Ooh, child. My little baby hairs in the back. Keep it together, girls. I mean, wow. Let's do the other eye. And I like to angle my eyelash curler outward. This time for the right eye, since I'm right-handed, I don't know what it is, but the brush this way doesn't look the same. So I also like move my hand so the smaller part is on the outer corner, just the way it was for this side. Honestly, it's those little things that I feel like make a difference. You could still do it this way. And then we are just going to lightly add mascara to the bottom lashes, very faintly. Now to clean up the eyelids from the mascara, I'm just taking a wet Q-tip and wiping that away. We're looking good. Last little touches, I'm going to add faux freckles because I just love faux freckles, and I feel like, I don't know, when you have a clean face, clean girl look, you are fresh and your natural beauty comes out. I don't have freckles, but I'm always envious of those who have natural freckles, so I'm just going to add a little bit of dots all over my face. I'm actually taking my NYX Brow Felt Pen to add these freckles. I like to add just a little here and then on my lip. They might go away, but it's okay. On the side of my cheeks. Oh, girl. That was a big freckle. And I just love the way it looks. It's very subtle, still very clean. Now we are done with the freckles. I am going to add my lip, which is just going to be Aquaphor. Alright, so we are done. I just added a necklace, and I'm going to top it off with the Desi Do Me Over Face Mist once again. Then I just like to tap it in with my Beauty Blender. So that's the end of this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed the clean girl look. I love this, especially for spring and summer. If you do try it out, please let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Oh my gosh.